All right, what's going on, guys? Welcome back. If you remember a few videos ago, I talked about doing a double bagger to bring my height of cut down. I was going to do 2 mows in a row where I bag it up so I don't leave a bunch of clippings on the lawn. And this is part 2 of the double bagger. I today have a different machine. If you remember back in the spring, if you've been following me all the way since the beginning, I did a terrible video reviewing this Cobalt battery powered mower. Don't go back and watch it because it's awful, but I reviewed this mower and I really liked the way it cut. It actually did a really good job, and I talked in that video, I thought it did a better job of cutting than my super recycler actually. And one thing that I'm not liking right now with all the watering I've been doing to the new grass seed, all the watering I've been doing on my new grass seed, my soil is very soft, and I just feel like the Timemaster is just sinking in a little bit because it's super heavy. I need to do a full review on that. But one bad thing about that mower, which I love that mower by the way, but one bad thing about it is that it's very heavy, and so I feel like it's just leaving wheel marks and laying the grass blades over from the wheels just because the soil is so soft. And so for today's cut, I'm going to use this mower and see how it does. So this is my neighbor's mower. He let me use it, and I'm going to go ahead and sharpen the blades for him before I mow. So I would love to have a battery powered mower actually, but once you use the Timemaster and you're used to that 30 inches, you can't go back. So if any companies out there thinking about making a 30-inch battery-powered mower, if you can figure out how to make one that big and still get all the power and the battery life, please let me know. I would love to have one. All right, so this is my second day in a row mowing. I mowed yesterday at 3.25. I typically, summer when it's really hot, I mow at 3.75. Then spring and fall when it's cooler and we're getting more rain, bump it down to 3.25 and then down to 2.75. And then for my last cut of the year, I will actually usually go down to 2.25 just to get ready for winter. So like I said, yesterday I mowed with the Timemaster at 3.25, and I just felt like the wheel marks were just not good. So I do not like the look of wheel marks to begin with. That's what I feel like the real mowing guys have on us tall mowing guys, is that they have no wheel marks. And so I'm actually going to try to find a way to replace the wheels on my rotary mower with a roller because I think it would look so much better. But for now, we got to work with what we got. Oh, and if you see that big thing right there, that is my new microphone. Yep, hopefully the audio in this is much better than it has been before. Let me know. It's that time of the year in the Midwest when you wake up and it's so cold you have to wear a sweatshirt, but by the afternoon it's getting swampy, and so I love it. This is the best time of year. Alright, so I showed you the wheel marks. This is what it looks like from the Timemaster cut yesterday at 3.25. I am going to show you after I cut with this thing at 2.75, just so we can see how it looks. I'm hoping that this has enough suction it can pull the grass blades up, and it's light enough that it doesn't really leave wheel marks like the Timemaster did. So nothing left to it but to do it. Money. see just how not level my lawn is. If you watch here, just look at how the mower is going over these bumps. So I need to do some leveling work bad. Well, not too bad. I'm not real mowing, I'm not cutting too short. So it's not that important, but I would like to have a flatter lawn. So maybe in the spring, if anybody wants to come down, help me out, I'm open. Another thing I really like about this mower is because it's so light. I would never buy a normal push mower. I mean, once you've had self-propelled, you're not going back. But there are some spots that it's easier to just push into and then reverse instead of using the self-propelled, and then the tires lock up and you can't get it back up because the wheels are locked. And this thing is super easy to push without using the self-propelled because it's so light. All right, so we are gonna move to the backyard, but real quick, I just wanna show you the wheel marks and the cut. I think it looks pretty good. It doesn't look as good as it did when I used this in the spring, I'm not gonna lie. But it's gotta be because it's so wet from all the watering I've been doing. So it looks pretty good. I like the height. I think 2.75, I'm gonna stick with this until probably the last mow or maybe 2 mows left in the season. I'll drop it down to 2.25, and that's where we'll ride for the winter. And so, yeah, I will also, those last 2 cuts, when I bump it down to 2.25, I will not be using the Timemaster because the Timemaster with the bigger deck, my yard being uneven, it scalps in some spots, and the smaller mowers don't do that. So that's one reason why I want to get one of these battery powered mowers, because right now they don't make them in the 30-inch. If they did, I would be all over it. So any companies thinking about it, let me know. But I would like to have a smaller mower, the battery powered because it's light, but I also would like to be able to mow at night after I put the kids to bed when I don't have time during the day and I don't want to wake the neighbors up. I don't want to be that D-bag in the neighborhood that's mowing at 8, 9 o'clock at night. You just throw a headlamp on the battery powered mower and let her eat. Also, I could throw a stripe kit on this, Striper Man style, and this thing would be money. All right, so I would say overall, we are looking pretty good. Here's the side piece, not too shabby. So I am highly considering getting one of these if my wife will allow it. I probably wouldn't get one until right before next season, so I'm gonna try and test as many as I can. I am actually off to the GIE in the morning, and so I'm gonna try and test everything. I'm literally gonna ride and use everything that they'll let me. So hopefully I'll have some good footage from that. I will see you in the next one.